Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Bam, 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 bam. In the orange, excuse me. So how are we all today? Happy Monday, the 11th. How are we getting through September already? What in the world? This is why I can't have nice things. And that's the orange ruined. Good, good. Alright, so welcome along everybody. Hope you're doing very well. Simulation for the Nation here. I trust everything looks like it's working well there as well, which is fantastic. So we'll get stuck on into it in just a moment. Hello Davies and Massey, how you doing there today? Welcome, welcome. Let's just do a quick thing because I forgot to do this. You don't touch. There you go. There you go. Hello, Nikki. What's going on? Massey, hello. How are we there today? We're going to get stuck on in. Going to go for maybe an hour just over. Realistic, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to Beyond Calms and Court Farms. So we'll get ourselves up and away there in a moment. Well, I thought I'd do before we do that, though. I've been working hard on my map of late. So there's a few cool little updates to show you. So I thought we'd spend some time going through that now. Yeah, Kevin, I hear it's in it's pending or something now, right? Very close. It's gonna be exciting. So yeah, like I say, working on the northern farm still. It's coming along quite nicely. Looking on detail at the moment. Hey, GH, how are you today? I'm well, thank you. And what we'll be finding is that, yeah, it's all detailed now, small details. So this week I've been looking at changing tracks that have, like, farm tracks that have been painted in to actual models. So to give you an idea of what some of these look like. Oh, wrong one. We'll go and open you up there. So this is a slightly wider track than usual that will be used for bypassing the village with large equipment and getting through there, which would be pretty cool. And then that kind of loops around, goes through a forest. So that's one I've built there, and that's all in. The next one is, that's one of the main farms you can just see in the distance. Hello, Graham. What's going on? Welcome along, my friend. Main farm in the distance there, and this is a little track that takes you down to a few of the fields away from the farm, and also links it with like a different area of the map a little bit as well. So that's pretty cool. Have that one all in, and again, this was all just like a painted track beforehand, so it didn't really work, or I wasn't happy with how it looked. Let's say that. And then, yeah, another little track through a forest to a smaller grass field. This will go up to one of the main cattle yards as well, which is looking good, and it's all handy and set in place there. So since then, there's been quite a few more added as well, which we might look at later on, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what we've been looking into there. And let me know what you think. But it's nice just to get some like little detail finishing touches in there. Next detail I want to work on once I've got these tracks finished, probably today, will be around like adding detail to the buildings, like a bit of you know, maybe a bit of moss, dirt, that kind of thing. Make old buildings look old, that kind of thing. Sorry to hear that, Victor. Thank you, Massey. All right. So, with that being said, game is all ready to go. Let's get ourselves in then. Still kind of working on getting the stream and setup all together. It's piecing together there. I realized what some of the audio issues I had last time around were, so they're fixed. But yeah, let's get you on into game anyway. Bam. All right then. And then I suppose get a little bit of something coming through on the old audio list there. Okay. Should be good, should be good. So. There you go. You get rid of chat as well. So many different things. I can imagine, Victor, yeah. I can imagine. Alright, so we're back on this farm here. Our plan is to get everything rolling along again with this. I'm hoping to bring this onto a dedicated server soonish in the next week or so if I can. So we'll see how that all comes together. That'd be pretty cool if I can. Hello, Mr. Ghoul, sir. Welcome.
Fucking a fucking hostage, you daft cunt.
Just gonna send it.
That was the wrong noise. That was the wrong noise, but you can have a send it anyway. Excuse the language there. My laptop? I don't have a laptop. I'm on a PC. If that answers your question. So what are we doing? Yeah, like I was saying, I want to get this up on, and Ghoul, this will apply for yourself. I want to get this up onto a server for our dedicated sponsors that are still hanging around. And so we can all kind of work on this one together during live streams. So we shall do that. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you got to hear the residents of Chorley there. Oh, I didn't enable IC. Yes, indeed, Ghoul. That was a mistake. Hey, Fisher, you get the right one as well.
Just gonna send it.
And yeah, like I say, Fisher, for you as well, you'll be able to come on as a dedicated sponsor. You'll be able to get on into here. And we'll get this up probably this week, I think, to get this onto a server. Nikki, I run a, I think the links are in the description, but it's a 3070 GPU, NVIDIA 3070. I have a relatively new logic board and processor in there, so it's quite high end. All right, so we need to get this done. There's lots that we need to do. That grass field needs to be cracked on with as well. I'll probably take the headlands off of this so we can then get the hired worker to help out for now. Backlog of tanks to finish. Yeah, Victor, there's only so much you can do, I think, in these situations. They are quite sad, but it's best just to be there, support in any way you can. Get inside you. Alright then. Okay, and away we go. So what's going on? How are we all today? What are we keeping ourselves busy with? I will be recording another episode for Court Farm to come out tomorrow. Recording that later on today. But yeah, spend a lot of time in G again and Blender making things. I've really got back onto the swing of that now, so that's fantastic. So we should see. There's a dog barking, but it's not my dog. Hello, Adam. How's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What we were discussing, Adam, as well. I think I'm going to do that, but I just realized this. I want to do it properly, so it's going to take time. So I will postpone that until the map's finished, I think. Not including the Bismarck. Oh, my lord. Well, yeah, keep an eye out for anyone who is a member here. If you have a spanner next to your name, and as well as a moderator, you will see there'll be... I might message you directly, or I might start to get some things going back into the members room about getting this back online, thanks to the thanks to G Portal, who kindly host me. AD, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? So yeah, like I say, we'll probably do one more headland. Is 10 Farmer return? Colin, that's a great question. I did a little bit of off-camera work on that one just the other day. I'm just trying to think about how I bring that back. It's been obviously a while. When we were last there, we were in the middle of harvest. And so I want to kind of get a bit of the harvest work done. But what I really need to do is find some storylines to bring it back up to speed a bit more and get it going. I have been for a while, actually, Ghoul, yeah, since before I stopped. And then I have a big server through them for Hell Let Loose as part of the Devil Dogs clan that I'm with. So I'm fortunate I can actually provide them with that. But yeah, I need to get the farm sim back side of things back up and running. I saw GD was with them and then he moved away from them as well, so I'm not sure what that was about. And now my dog starts barking at their dog. Wonderful. Possibly Connor, yeah. I have obviously in the back of my mind as well that my map will be coming soonish. And that I want to bring something to that. Either it's likely... I don't know, it's likely Dairyman's Diary I think would come back to that. Yeah, that's the idea, Adam. Yeah, that could work well. I may have questions as to how to do that vehicle shade a bit, but we'll get to you on that one. Massey, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's a nice size. I need to get I need to get the oh, what's this called? I can't remember. The animation fixed for it. 1 second. World best map be coming to all platforms. Are you talking about this map, Court Farms? It's coming to soonish, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be the best option. I just want to get it ready. That's the first thing. I've never built a map before, so I just want to have a map that's ready and good to go would be a huge first step. So to have that and then to be able to do my own series on it would be pretty sweet as well. Okay. So yeah, we've got 3 headlands, 4 at the top there now. Okay, so we'll just get 1 more on the bottom here and then we'll just hire the worker off, I think. I want to get some more grass cut down. What I want to try and do is get as much grass knocked down and raked up as I can so that we can then, when I get that up on the server and everyone can jump on and help, we can get a big session going lifting some silage. That'd be pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, and that's the thing. I built this... The whole fleet that we have here were built through the Farmer Contractor series. So it's nice to be able to kind of bring them back to life a little bit there and actually get people using everything rather than just a hired worker. I think that's pretty cool to have. Hello, Paul. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, what I'll do is I showed off a few pictures at the very start of the latest work I've been doing on the map this weekend. I'll show those off at the end as well, but with a few others that I've added in. I'm building a campsite at the moment just because I had a bit of space by a river that I needed to fill with something. So that's coming on in. It's possible, Victor. It is possible. I've been speaking with Adam about something that I won't let on yet, with an idea for a series that I'm not sure even where that would take place. But if I can get it to work, it's going to take a lot of work behind the scenes to get it to work. But if I can, wowzers, it should be good. All right, look at that. You go there. Goodbye. That's what I'm thinking of doing, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. What I like about Court Farms is the sheer volume of contracts that you can do as well. It's brilliant. For the series that continues tomorrow, we're to spend all of our time working on these small fields of pea. You don't need big equipment for these at all, but they still pay relatively well, so it's a nice balance you can achieve. Alright, put in. Hello, John Paul. How you doing? I've actually been doing some modding over the weekend. Oh, nice. Nice. What are you working on? I find that in my limited time in Blender, for example, it comes in swings, doesn't it? You get into like a phase where you're like, excellent, I'm going to jump on in, I'm going to achieve X. And there'll be other times where it's like, no, I'm not there today. I do like the Fendt 724. It's the perfect size tractor for across the range of jobs. Small enough and agile enough that you can do smaller fields, smaller equipment. More powerful enough though to get onto some of the bigger stuff as well. What have we got in here about? Not even a third of a load maybe. A turn circle by the way. Come on, you can do this. Off you come. I'll wait here for you. See, I like it. I like it a lot. Fill up in the back. There you go. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I'm doing well. Yeah, doing all right. Been a busy day so far, productive day. Next stream probably won't be until next Sunday, I would imagine. But we will be back then, of course. But yeah, so I just wanted to get streaming today because yesterday I wasn't quite feeling up to it, being a little bit under the weather late, so I just didn't feel like I had the energy to stream. But hey. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You gotta find that mood for sure. Alright, so now the combine probably get all of that in a whole tank, I would say, given how low that yield's been. But what we'll do, we'll go into it the same way because I've got a 20-ton trailer here-ish, so it's a bit of a lug up the hill. I've done that once or twice before, but not in, I think I made it in 19 or even 17. Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it. I didn't have to look around it. It's alright. It's Nathan's put a lot of work into that for sure. Yeah, he does a really good job with his yards actually. Hey Ben, what's going on buddy? How are you today? Welcome back. Good lord, this is the hill. Okay. There is no pudding coming to this channel, I can tell you now. I will not have it. But I do very much enjoy it on the other channel that you are referencing there. Very much a fan of it. Yeah, and that's the thing, like... The number of people who have my map are very limited, and I shall keep it that way. Not that I don't trust those who have it, but it just takes one person and that surprise is spoiled. And that's the last thing I'd want. I don't mind sending, like, putting pictures out there. People can see pictures, but it's just somebody out there will give it to someone who they trust, but then a person won't be quite as trustful as they may be thought. Hello John! Fast.tv, welcome, welcome. I think it just got leaked on the usual. I think that was quite a while ago though, unless there's been a new incident since then, which I'm not aware of. So yeah, what we're going to do is try and get a bit more mowing done here, get as much done as we can, get it raked up so it's ready for a group of us to get this lifted. Yeah, that was it. I thought that was the case. There you go. Hey Ben, we are on Court Farms. We're just at the middle farm, really. Like I say, yeah, we'll get a bit of everything done. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to be looking into is making my all my sheds, regardless of how old they actually are, all look the same in terms of age. So I want to get some like textures and add some aging and some different effects to some of my buildings there to make them kind of look a little bit more unique to the map. I've added in quite a few little cool areas actually, just for mainly detail in the last few days. You know, things that you wouldn't really use or see, but like derelict buildings in the corner of fields, a little abandoned yard that's a bit derelict now, things like that. Things that don't take too long to create there, but just add a lot to the aesthetics of it all. Alright, so what we also need is purchase. Let's do it this way. I cannot be bothered to soil sample today, so we shall not do it. Okie dokie. Okay, grass. So this one we've done. Not that much. What else do we actually own that we can crack on with? That's what's cheap in it. Oh, do we own all these ones? Sweet. 51, 52, and 50. Excellent. Okay, so how does one get down to those? Yeah, I've spoken to him occasionally of late, but like not in the last 4 months, I don't think. Okay. Can you get down there? Oh, you can just step. Gateway. We're gonna give that a go. Finished, or are you turning around, or what are you doing? I think you're still going. Main road to get to those. I think you might be right. Yeah. There's a side track down here, but I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna go where I want. So let's just go around the way. You didn't buy the Concorde. Nice. Good effort. Do I also own that one? No. Okay. Cool. I'll come down to here, get into there. Job's a good one. At some point we need to really get some more work done on the like that production area, but I just can't bother with that today. Feels like more mapping, and I've already spent about 4 hours of doing that today. Around we go. My I should have taken a picture of it, but my Lego Technic Caterpillar bulldozer, which is like the 4,500 piece monster or whatever it is currently in many pieces on my dining room table. The reason for which is because it won't work effectively. The calibration is gone awry with, so when you, before you can use it, you have to calibrate it all with the app, and it just won't it won't calibrate. So I'm gonna have to rip it all apart. Ooh, caravan. Sorry. Rip it all apart and then rebuild it and see if I can figure out what went wrong with the gears. So that's fun. I did not see that, no. I'm sick of this international break for football. I hate it every single year. Just as the Prem gets going properly, bam. I mean, really, cool. It is a wonder that your missus is still with you. Credit to you for that. I guess we're going in there then, aren't we? That's gonna suck for the residents here when we have to come in now. Hey, Elite, what's going on, my friend? How you doing?
Just gonna send it.
Oh, welcome. Exactly, Massey. They'll never notice a bit of tea cut on that. They'll be fine. They'll be grand. Really, it came out of nowhere. What kind of game was that? Was that some Legends game or a testimonial or what? Hey, James the Farmer, what's going on? Killy, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Ooh. See, like all these little yards as well. A lot of good detail in these. Lots of good detail. Nice house too. Alright, well. I mean, I love what the landowner here has done with his very pretty little driveway and things like that. But in reality, we're not getting trailers around there very easy. So we're just going to cut straight across his lawn. You know, we'll make it work. And ideally, these smaller fields might just make hay out of these, maybe. If that's the case, we're going to need... We're going to need some more grassland, I think. I like that one I can cut. What's that? Oh, okay. So we'll cut these ones. These can be for hay. We'll cut this big one down as well. That looks like it's the sheep field. Ah, oh, that's awesome. That was sad news when he passed away. Do you know what? This map coming through was great because it gave me a new benchmark to aim for mine. Sorry, Kev. You'll bet by the time we finish lifting this, whatever we do with it, you'll barely notice we've been through. It's fine. And we'll shut the gates. I'm fairly sure by now as well, Oxy's pretty fed up with me asking questions and quizzing him on how we achieved certain effects, but, you know, without him for sure, and also NM Modern, I wouldn't have got anywhere near where I've got to. A lot of help from those two folks. So don't forget, we've got 18 likes here so far. If you haven't done so, you know what to do. Hit that like button, etc, etc. And as I mentioned there earlier on, oh, I've hit a fence. I have hit a fence. We will be looking to get this onto the dedicated server for all channel members. So if you are a dedicated member, keep an eye out for that, because you can get on and help us out here. Well, exactly, Matthew, exactly. And hopefully, you know, we'll get a good session on the grass. I think that'll be the plan. To get a bit more speed out of you here. No, 8 is our max. Kev, someone hit your fence, by the way. Don't know who that was. Wasn't me. Ooh, combine has finished. Excellent. Hey SS, I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm doing alright. It's been a while since I've been streaming. Yeah, I've done one last week and this one, and that's the first one's about 4 months or so. So yeah, I'm doing well. Been very busy with a lot of different things. And then also just stuck in a few other stuck modding or map creating, and just for a while I didn't really have the inclination to do any FS, and so I stopped. But now I do, so I'm back. Let's just tidy that bit up first. Appreciate that, Elite. Thank you. Excellent stuff. You'll love to see it. What mod is limited to 8 miles an hour? I don't know. It might just be the horsepower and the mowers, I think. Possibly. Although I do have those realistic mods on, the realistic implements and the realistic whatever else it is. So it could be those, maybe. Best test would be if I stuck this onto the 930 Vario, see what it would do. I could do it. It was funny because when Court Farm came out, I was expecting that to give me the initial urge to get back into playing it, but it didn't for a while, and I was still map creating. And then I downloaded the map to have a look for some examples of how certain models have been made before I built some of my own. And having to drive around, it's like, God, yeah, some of the detail in here is really quite staggering. So that got me in. Oh, it is. Blender is it's just a magnificent time warp. But then, once you've gotten to Blender, once you've made something, and once you've been able to put it into GE, place it, that looks pretty good. But then when you're able to get that and then stick it into, like, open the game up and see your creation there, that's pretty cool. Hello, Pleasant View. How are you today? Welcome back. Oh, grass has all gone to head by the looks of things, and plenty of weed in there, so that's fun. I need to change some key binding so I can put the all implement raise and lower on my joystick somewhere. I need to start using that left mower a bit more. He sure is, Kevin. There's no doubt about that. He was the first person when the map was in a relatively passable state. First person I gave it to get some feedback on and, you know, have a bit of dialogue around a few different things. So that was very much appreciated there as well, just to see if I'm doing things right or see what would work better. There's always something you can change. Just gotta figure out what that is and how you do it. There you go. All right, field number 1 done. Perfect. And with that field being done, we might just go and shift the combine. Oh. Oh, fuck. Screw it. We'll just do that, do that. Squeeze through. Do, 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 do. Away we go. Anyone been playing Starfield here? I've resisted the urge so far. A lot of people I have seen have been though, so it's a lot of people are following Twitch or streaming it. But yeah, anyone any thoughts on that so far? Anyone stuck into it, lost a lot of hours to it? By the time we get 3 headlands done on this one, not be much left here. It really is, isn't it? It's a great machine for it. I was watching an Ollie Blogs video once. He did his tractor review and he said this was his favorite because it just do so many jobs. Pull so many different machines, be so versatile. Don't hit the fence. I'm missing the fence. What do you think, Fisher? Have you tried the thing where you can spawn in loads of different like objects and fill a room with like watermelons or tomatoes? I mean, it pretty much crashes your save games, but I saw that. Yeah, I haven't caught up with that video yet. Vouchers are good. Some of the vouchers available in game as well are sublime. They really, really are. Good cheap tractors as well. Cheaper. Never really played No Man's, to be honest, SS. I don't know. Visually it looks great. It does look quite demanding. From your machine, that's for sure. But yeah, so if you want to play it on high quality, at least you're going to need quite the machine and able to do so. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if any of like the missions or the quests or anything are kind of my sort of thing, but the ability just to mess around in spaces and go looting, and that's kind of neat to me. And it's a Bethesda game, right? So the lagginess and the issues should really be expected with Bethesda to start with. Alright then. Really not much left here, down to a little triangle really. Around we go. Perfect. Okay. Fine. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Oh, Kev, good news. There's a gate over there, so I don't have to come through every field of yours. There you go. I can avoid them all. I think you need to refresh. I'm at 25 now, Massey, so maybe it's just on your side. But we're getting there. Certainly, if you haven't done so already, do hit that like button. Okay. Lights on for some reason. Yeah, I think we'll TED these ones out. They're small enough to make it easier to bail. End up getting in each other's way if we try and lift this one. Parfait, as they say. There is a giant big stone in front of my mower though. If I can get into this gate with the length of this tractor, it's a miracle. War Thunder? Yes, I think so. I'm not even gonna try. Gonna take the road like a sensible farmer would. Is it warm over there? It is, but nowhere near as bad as it has been. It's only about 20 degrees here this week, and cooling down now, which is good. Last week we had mid-30s, and it was very humid at that as well, so that was not fun. But today it's like 22. Now I can't see a thing. Send it. We're away. Someone's angry and wants to get on holiday. Lord. Okay. Are you playing on the Ghoul at the moment? I haven't really got after it at all. Main things I'm playing are back at Farm Sim now as well, which is good. Hell Let Loose, which I'll be going on to for a little bit. Yes, nailed it. After this, yeah, so I heard. And then a little bit of Red Dead again. Been playing that on online actually for the first time. I'll have to have specific people around to play that one from my Hell Let Loose team, and one of them's away at the moment, so we'll regather our thoughts on that one when he returns. And the other one's stuck playing Starfield, so. Alright. Again, not a big field here either. 3 headlands. I'll probably have this pretty much done. And then we can not hit the fence. Ooh, nailed it. And then yeah, we're all done for the mowing. Rubbish. I was like that close to not hitting the fence. Ugh. Kevin, your fence is broken. Something happened to it. Hey John, no worries man. Catch you later. I did, yes, actually. When it first came out, I went through that. I liked it. It was good. I think from like a moral compass standpoint, I think I ended up like slightly. No, I was good, but I was like kind of halfway between good and medium, if that makes sense. But no, I liked it. I only completed like all the. I think my completion rate was at like. I don't know, like mid 90% because I didn't do all of the side quests and side missions, so that obviously takes a lot more time. Field 10 is. Ah, there, okay. Yeah, Kevin's gone because he's so upset that I've ruined his garden. Understandable, really. I would be. Hey, another Kevin's here though. There you go. Welcome, Kevin. How you doing? Exactly, Elite. Kevin, someone with your namesake lives in that house there, and well, he's less than happy with me driving through his garden, let's say. But how are you, sir? Ah, very nice, Kevin. What are you plowing in? That's it, Fisher J. That's the friendly farmer in us there, you see? Oh, I've just knocked off all my... It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. We've missed a bit. So yeah, finish this, take this tractor back up to the yard, go and shift the combine over into a bit of barley probably. And then we can get ourselves going there. Ooh, nice. Love a 7930. What a drop nose on that thing. Nice combo. So we'll probably go for about another 10 minutes, and then we'll have a quick look around some other updates from my map, and I'll show you a few more pictures from that. 34. Wowzers. You know what, 80? You might well be right there, yeah. Certainly something that's done less and less these days with direct drilling and no-till systems. Alright, you fold up. $6820 or $6830 for sure. As long as you got one of the older models in the range where the didn't have quite so many issues with the transmission, I think it was on those. Once they figured out their issues there, then you're laughing. Oh, it absolutely is, yeah. Sometimes you might still have to break that cycle for weed control if things get too out of hand, but yeah, you're from a compaction and a soil health standpoint, there's no comparison really. But they can cost an awful lot of money to transition over that when you need to change your equipment around and, you know, realign. But fuel savings could be huge. Cost of chemicals, potential fertilizer could be huge. 8210. And oh, a Dowsel. That's a classic setup for you there. Tree there. I'm through. I've picked the one farm which has a ridiculously narrow road to get into. GG's sim. GG's. Anyway, let's just stick this into a shed. We need to get some straw down for the cattle as well at some stage or another, but that is a future me problem. You can probably just sit in there for now. Yes, you can. Just All right. Oh, really? Interesting. All right, so we're done. Let's go and empty this, take the header off. I think we're just going to go straight to, I believe, yeah, so this ginormous field here is good to go. So we jump to there or one of these two. But we've got wheat. In fact, no, let's go and get some barley done first, I think. So we'll take the combine up to 90. Yeah, it's certainly less common, I think. You know, some soils might be so heavy that direct drills might not work properly. But yeah, it's certainly less common in approach to take. And it's also really costly from a machine wear, fuel consumption, labor. You know, per acre, it costs so much to plow a field. Think you're good? They really are, aren't they? Yeah, the vistas across here are great. That's one thing I need to work on mine, is not necessarily having hills like this, but putting fields into the foreground so you can see more than just what your, you know, the fields that you're working in. Oh, I've gone too far over. Brilliant. GG, Sim. GG's. There we are. Really not a great return from this field. Heavens. Anyway, yeah, like I say, so we're going to get some barley done at 90. Take everything up there. I haven't actually looked at this field. I like the fact that there's a little bit of a divide in it. I've got a field similar to that on my map. Instant IC, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I need to do, things like the steps and to get everything working properly. Right, that's it. That's the key thing. You gotta, that really makes you feel a bit more immersive. It's really, really good. Not an easy thing to achieve either. Let's combine straight on over. Perfect. Alright, GH, thanks for stopping by, buddy. We'll see you in the next one. Have yourself a good day. Alright. Oh, I suppose I've got that grass field there by the looks of things as well. What number's that? Oh, okay. Perfect. Alright, we're through. We good. So to get to 90, I'm going to get onto the road. Alright, I'm going to swing out to the right here then by the looks of things. Nailed it. Yeah, because it'd be nice to get all these different screens on and working properly. But we're just going to go and bombard our way through here. Don't actually think I've been in this field yet in any capacity. This is exciting. Whoop. Look at the size of this thing, isn't that nuts? Am I getting a new steering wheel? I don't know. I need to see a bit more about it. It seems it's expensive, I know that much. But like, I like the looks of the control panel. If they did that separately, I'd get that. But I just don't think the wheel, I have a Logitech wheel, and I just don't think the wheel from a quality standpoint is going to be able to match what I have in any way. So, yeah, I don't really see that makes sense. All right, well, here you go. And what we might do is actually just spin it around here. Isn't it? But a really nice little field actually to get into here. I like it a lot. The turning circle on this rig is rather good. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go and get the tractor, quickly drop off that trailer load of OSR, fill it up with, bring the trailer over here, grab the header trailer, bring that over, and then that shall do us, I think. Beep, 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 beep. Cows looking healthy. All right, Avanti. Anyone else here getting a new steering wheel or have thoughts about getting a new steering wheel at least? Like I say, curious to play it and get a handle on it, but the side panel looks a lot better than the last side panel for me. The joystick and the way that could be functioned or used. And also the fact that I'm assuming when you plug it in, it's going to be pre-programmed for Giants and for Farm Sims. You know? Every time I have, like, something goes wrong, I have to change my key bindings every time, which sucks. I think the 700s are better. Bit more capacity on the 700, or what was the reason there? Yeah, that's true. Realistic, that is true. You have a 750, nice. All right, so like I said, drop this off quickly. Which idiot parked the combine right in the way. Have a quick look down here. Yeah, I don't think it's a great sign when it looks like it's got a bit cheap from just the promotion videos and images. You know, I think that typically tends to translate through to real life quite a lot. So that could be disappointing, but you know, we'll see. We shall see. All right. Oh, bounce. Yeah, so we'll get that header trailer, and then we'll probably call it a day on the farm. We'll have a quick look at the latest updates from my map, and see where we go from there. I like the joystick because it's a little more well, at least it seems a little more compact than the side panel. I could be wrong, it could be very similar, but it does look like it's a little bit of a better option as far as that's concerned. I did when I was playing F1, I just haven't got back around to it yet. You know, it's just one of those things that's been lost on me, so maybe I will. I think I just need to find a group of people who are interested in and get a few games on it, really. Do that and that should be good. Detail on this header, mind you, is brilliant. I wish you could change the toggle to put the lifters on. That would be a pretty cool thing to do. Yeah, I would say probably is. It's certainly a clear favorite right now. Yeah, definitely. It's I like big maps that give you a lot of opportunities in areas to play in. So like if you want to restart your game, you know, if you were on this farm here, but then you got bored, you want to restart, you can go to the other farm. Or there's so many small little areas that you can turn into your own yard. If you have a bit about you with GE, you can create a lot more space and you can add a shed in there, that kind of thing. So that's what I really like about it. And yeah, Carmson had that as well. I think the problem with Carmson, unfortunately, was that we were all starved for maps, and when that came out, you know, when that came out, it was a bit like, oh, everyone jumps on it. Realistic, am I going back? I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, at the moment there, I'm only just kind of getting back into the easy does it, the idea and the concept of streaming again and creating content. So we'll have to see what that looks like and find a realm in which that's possible. Home farm's your favorite? Yeah. There's a lot of good. I really like just the small yards that are all dotted all over the place. But home farm is good. And I thought when I was having a look around that everyone else, a lot of other content creators seem to be jumping on the other farm that you start at with the house. So this was a nice opportunity to go somewhere new. That's going to be a bit tight to turn around there. So we'll try and do here. Hopefully it works without taking off too much of a corner. Screw it, we'll just go straight forward. Yeah, and you know, Oxy's taking his time with it, and it just shows the attention to detail. Do I use Courseplay? I haven't really used it in 22, to be honest. I should probably look at getting on that one, but I haven't used it yet. Oh. Alright, well. And this is where we shall leave this. iRacing, that seems like another level up for me in terms of interest and also ability. I think I just don't play enough racing games for iRacing to warrant it. But you're right, the subscription side of things is a bit unnecessary, maybe. All right, yeah. So I'll probably look at the other photo here actually. And then we're gonna go Why not? That'll do. Cool. All right. Well, save. Big stretch. Okay. So yeah, like I say, what we'll do is come over to here. And then, yeah, let me see what I can bring into this one as well. I'm going to show you a few different updates really from today. Just done the wrong thing entirely. That's not well. Okay, perfect. So yeah, what we will do is just bring this up here, add in one of these. I'll go 25. So that's the first one we're looking into. This is, yeah, let me see here. This is a new little, well, this is just like an old abandoned yard. Really nothing much happening here. But putting new tracks in along the side here into a wood. Put a new building. You can't quite see it from this photo. I wonder if I have a better one somewhere, but there's a new yard in the corner there as well. Maybe if I bring up this one. Image. Ten. Alright, so yeah, and this is from further over on the track here. So I do this. This is the beginning of the track. Behind me is a little village. Looks like down this road here. So that's one. So yeah, that's an option there. Hello, Fatboy Slim. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. And then this is, yeah, as we go from there, we'll click that one back in. And this comes up the track. It's an old abandoned shed there. And then there's a little storage yard in the corner buried in the trees there now as well. So that's something new. Which is in, so that looks all good. But these tracks so far have been a really nice way just to kind of blend everything in together a bit more. Looks a lot better when you do that. To give you an idea, which one can I use? Oh yeah, let's go for that one. That's gonna be 46. Sticking one more here as well. This was the one I was working on today. So from a different end here, this track goes all the way through and then up the road there, but then this one goes all the way alongside a forest and eventually gets you up towards, down a hill, down towards the river, and by a little campsite. That's pretty cool. So yeah, 3 more different updates there. It's all coming together quite nicely, and we'll see what that looks like as we progress through over the course of the next few weeks, really. But yeah, it really starts to look like the end is on the horizon, which is good. This is very good. But with that being said, we're probably going to leave it here for now. Hello, Kenneth. How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. We're just wrapping up, unfortunately, but thank you for swinging on in. Hello, Ethan, as well. Hey, this is my first stream, second stream in about 4 months, so I wouldn't worry about it, Ethan. But welcome back, buddy. Like I say, we're just going to wrap up now anyway, unfortunately. But do check it out and keep close to social media. Likely next stream will be Sunday next week and then probably Monday as well. We'll see how we get on. But thanks for stopping by anyway. And we will see you soon. Video coming out tomorrow as well. So we'll catch you for that. Until next time, though, folks, have yourself a great rest of your day. Enjoy what you're doing as always. And I shall see you in the next one. Catch you later.